Hey everybody, it's Modern Day Nana. How you doing? All right, we have got kind of a short and sweet one here today. Just going to go ahead and continue on my wreath series. This was just a wreath form that I got at the thrift store. It had some stuff on it that I pulled off, but as you can see, it already had that nice loop on it to hang it up with. I don't know. There's a little tag on the front of it there from whatever company made it, but anyway, I just stripped everything off, and we have a nice little grapevine wreath to work with. Okay, so I am literally just taking stuff I had, guys. So, as I've said before, shop, what you've got, shop your house. Um, this vine I had gotten at the thrift store, and it has a few spots on it that were, a little, some of the berries, some of the red berries, had lost a little bit of their color, but you can either just pull those off if you have, you get something used or you're reusing, and or just get some a red marker or some red paint and just dab on there, and they'll look good as new. So I'm just going around the top of this, and I'm just going to lay it on here kind of to where I'm thinking it'll go. All right, so I had these apple picks that were nice long ones, and you'll see I've got one in my hand here. I had gotten those at Hobby Lobby a good 10 years ago. So I pulled off a few things that, the paint had come off of them, but all in all, they were still in really great shape. So I'm just kind of sticking it around before I, you know, con connect it together and seeing how I like it. Now this is just going to be a nice full wreath, and I do have that little jug there that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I just roughed that up a little bit with some sandpaper, to kind of rough the edges up, and I thought that would be cute since it's apples that we have. So now these hydrangeas that I'm working with were ones I have had forever, and a few years ago, might have just been last year, I took and put some spray paint on them. They were kind of a maroon color, and I wanted them that yellow. So I just took some spray paint, and you can do that with your, all your items like this. You can just, it's amazing what you can do with spray paint. So I've still got some of those big, long, nice zip ties that I got at the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to kind of arrange this. I kind of laid everything down, and then I'm just going to, put that on and tighten it up when I get everything kind of where I want it. I'm just trying to see. I wanted to leave a little room up here in this corner, and that's where I'm going to put that little jug that we got from the Dollar Tree. So I think I had 3 or 4 of these. And like I said, they have some grapes on them, they have some apples on them, and the leaves were really nice. They're kind of that velour type material, just a nice, really pretty sheen on them. If you keep your stuff, when you're done with it for the season, if you'll put it in a tub or even just put it in a plastic bag, depending on where you're going to have to stick it, whether it's your basement or your shed or garage, whatever. Just make sure that it is covered so the dust doesn't get to it. And, put your things in a dry area, someplace it's not going to get moldy, like an old wet basement or something. And really, you can keep your stuff for a long, long time and just reuse it and redo it, pull it apart. I'm just messing and a fluffing here. But these apples I thought were cute. Now these flowers were some that I got in something that at the thrift store. I'm not sure if I ended up using that or not, but those are absolutely gorgeous. They're just like a real nice peony. Some people call them peonies. Some people say peony. I think it depends on what part of the where you're from. I think down south says peony, and I have a lot of Southern family. So, oh, so see here, I'm taking these Jenga blocks. Well, they're the generic ones from the Dollar Tree, but they come in so handy all the time if you just need a little bit of something. Oh, I think I accidentally unplugged my glue gun. Well, hello. Oh, you got kind of a close-up view of my nose there. Um, Now you see today I've got gloves on. Half the time I'm not messing with the gloves, but when I start messing with scratchy stuff, my hands actually are pretty sensitive, and I've just got gloves everywhere. What I do is at the first, when spring comes and Dollar Tree has their gloves out and their gardening stuff, I just get some packs. And then when they put their winter gloves out, sometimes you'll see me in just like those little dollar uh, little stretchy winter ones, just something to protect your hands. And like I said, I wear them a lot because I've got super sensitive skin, and it really does help a lot. And then, you've just got several pair and you don't have to worry about it. So I'm just fluffing and messing because, like I said, these were in a tub and they were, all smashed together. And it's amazing what you can do just straightening out what you have, fluffing it up. And I think I've heard a florist say before, when you're doing an arrangement, you want to touch every item. Um, when you're putting something together. So I think it's kind of the same about with this kind of thing. You want to run your hands over the leaves and, if you've got greenery, whatever, and touch them all, fluff them up, and we'll see that at Christmas too, when you get all that stuff out. So it looks like I put about 4 of those Jenga blocks on there just to give it a little bit of more so it stands out a little bit more, because when I went to put it on the wreath to begin with, it just kind of recessed in there too much for me with the rest of the all the apples and everything. And yeah, this is going to end up looking really cute. And as you see, I put quite a bit of glue on that because, we want it to stay, and we want it to seal down to what we've got underneath it. So, let's just go ahead and glue her up. Oh, now here's these pit berries. Now I know you can get these at Dollar Tree. They're a smaller strand, but if you look like in the seasonal stuff, wait till things are 40% off at Hobby Lobby, and you can get a big thing of them if you're going to use quite a few for different things. And they have all different colors, like, in the fall they have the orange, and Christmas they have the red. I know in springtime they have like the pink. So I'm just kind of going in, using it as a little bit of filler, and it's wire, so if you wanted to, you could twist it around, and if there was a spot that things were not tight enough down for you, you could certainly do that. Oh, I do put the one flower on there, I see. So see, I'm just winding it around. This is, all of this, of course, is totally your preference. This made it easy because these picks were so nice, had so much on them with the apples and the berries and everything. But we went ahead and put, the little jug on the one side that says apple cider, and put that flower on the other side. I mean, I'm sure there's some rules about, what you should be doing, but like I say, if it's in your house and you're the one that has to walk by it and see it, then make it look like you want it to look. And I think that is fantastic. All the ones I did turned out differently, and that's fine. Now I'm just taking and twisting that around my finger to kind of make it look like a vine coming down. You could take off your glove, or you could twist it around a pencil, or something like that if you wanted it more precise. I'm kind of a messy crafter. I've said that plenty of times, but it is true. I like the messy look. I I do take a lot of care with my stuff, but I still like it to look organic. I think that would be the correct term. So, oh yeah, so see, I put the ones that I spray painted yellow, those hydrangeas, and I put that one nice red peony in there, and the rest are just the apple picks. I think I ended up using 3 of those, and I'm just going in now and I'm cutting off the ends of those zip ties that I used, and it already had a nice hanger on it. So we'll clean this up, and in no time we've made ourselves a super duper nice fall wreath out of things I had. I already had that little jug, but I've seen them this year at the Dollar Tree. I got mine last year. Okay, so I'm gonna let you go for now. Get your junk out, see what you got, and make something pretty. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, you guys, like and subscribe, okay? If you would. I'm gonna have plenty of Halloween and fall stuff coming up, and this is the Modern Day Nana. I will see you guys really, really soon. Love you. Bye.